I'm Haley Taylor, and you're listening to the Rough Draft Diaries. We're at the end of the month, and also the end of Black History Month, which we haven't celebrated just yet here on the Rough Draft Diaries. So today we're going to head into quite the sacred space within the Black community. It's the barbershop. I got the idea for this story from an event called Art of the Cut, but we'll get to that in just a moment. First, let's hang out and meet some of the barbers at the shop.
The name of the shop is The Shop, D-A-S-H-O-P, and my name is Jamal Grant, the owner. I've owned the shop for 13 years. I've been cutting for 19.
The shop is located in East Toledo, and Jamal has been here for a while. Grew up in the area. But unlike his fellow barbers in the shop who learned how to cut hair at a young age, Jamal learned on a different path.
I got incarcerated, and they had barber school, and I needed to find something to do to come back home to. I picked up barbering, and this used to be an old man's barbershop. I used to walk past going to the boys club every day. A friend told me about the barbershop. I came over here, and it was nothing like this. It was just no windows, floor tore up, and I was happy. Like I said, I just came home being incarcerated. I took over the shop. I called my Uncle Foster. He told me about the shop. He helped me get ownership of the shop, and now we're taking off. That's where we at now. 7 barbers later. Started from 1 barber to 7 barbers now. I love it.
And it's packed in the shop, barely a place to sit, with all men of different ages waiting for their turn to step up into the chair. I bet you can tell from the sound of the buzzers that Jamal currently has a client while I'm interviewing him. Someone who's been coming to the shop since 2006.
It's a beautiful place to come, you know what I'm saying? Good conversation. It's like if something bothering me or anybody coming here, something bothering them, you can always talk to these guys about it. You know, they keep it confidential and they're going to give you real good advice about it. They ain't going to try to BS you or tell you nothing stupid or sugarcoat anything. Like, this man been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And to see him be a pillar in the community like he is doing what he's doing, you know, that's a sign and a symbol that no matter what you go through in life, you know what I'm saying, if you believe in God and you want to change, you can change, you know what I'm saying? And me being, I'm about to be 50 years old, and I look up to this man, you know what I'm saying? He's a few years younger than me, but I still, you know, look up to him because of what he's been through and what he's doing for the community, you know? Good guy right here.
It's obvious that the clients and these barbers share more than just a haircut. This space provides a refuge for the clients to relax, but also a place to make a connection. As I interviewed each barber, they all mentioned that aspect of the job, that their work connects them to the community in an intimate way. John mentioned watching the community grow up.
I guess I love the children. We've seen these kids grow up, and over the years, they're steady coming to the same place, and then they growing up, and next thing you know, they bring their children in. And yeah, that's why I always stay with it.
Brian mentioned a pride in his own community, East Toledo, that going to get your haircut at a barbershop could introduce you to a new part of town.
And then I like the east side because it's a melting pot. It's just transitional over here, very versatile. You know, it's 2020. Reach out, touch somebody else's hand. You know what I'm saying? Show love. That's all. That's all you got to do. You know, don't worry about BP and the gas refinery. Just come on over here. It might smell a little funky, but we good peoples.
After I talked to John and Brian, I moved on to Marcus, who had a slightly different story to present as he was working with a very familiar client.
Let me fix this since you come to me.
It ain't even messed up, bro. That's your problem.
I'm
sorry.
I'm the doctor.
You're fine, you're
I'm
fine.
the doctor.
You're the doctor?
I'm fixing nephew's hair right here.
Your nephew's hair.
You go to another barber, then you come to see me to fix
Trust
it.
me, I've been coming here for since this place opened. He always want to switch up on me, so I don't got time for it, man.
I apply the pressure.
Every time I step in the chair.
You play too much, dude. That's all fair love and hip hop. Love and barbering.
The sense of community that the barbershop creates was easily recognizable. I was only in the shop for about 30 minutes. Another individual who recognized the importance of this community was Robin Charney. She works for Promedica's Cancer Institute. She studies health inequity, creating programs to alleviate those health issues.
Yes. So, in 2016, I was just studying who gets cancer, who comes in with late-stage cancer, who dies from cancer, and typically African-American men are one of the hardest hit. And so in 2017, I started coming in and talking to the barbers about health. It started with cancer education, but then it quickly needed to go to hypertension, stroke assessments, diabetes, and all the different social determinants of health that keep a person healthy. And that's how it tied back into our barbershop programs.
So Robin has created essentially health screenings within the barbershop, where men can test their blood pressure or receive information on prostate cancer. It's a surprising but welcome addition to the shop for Jamal.
A lot of black people, they don't know about blood pressure, you know what I'm saying, about where they go. And then, not that they don't know, they don't have the resource to get to the help. It's allowed us to tell him, hey, you know what I'm saying, he might be in here talking, like you say, we here conversating. Yeah, man, I had a high blood pressure yesterday. And, I can tell you how to, I can take you to Robin and show you how to give you resources to get that taken care of. So it's like we're advocates in our own community.
There's one more advocate that we need to talk about, which is the Toledo Museum of Art for their event Art of the Cut, which connects all of these pieces together. But we're running out of time, so that'll have to be the next episode of the Rough Draft Diaries, so stay tuned for that. For now, I'm Haley Taylor, and thanks for listening.